question of selling cars in Japan. The Germans now are almost selling as many cars percent share of the market in Japan as they have in this country. BMW and Mercedes, in fact, are ahead. Why is it you think that you guys have such a
Well, here's a misconception. First of all, let's get the facts straight. There are two boutique cars over there that are bought for snob appeal, and they're called two German cars, Mercedes and BMW. But in total, you leave those two out. You say, why have you done such a great job? They're high-priced boutique cars for rich people, and there happen to be a lot of rich Japanese. But that's 1.5% of the market we got over there. We are trying, Honda's agreed, to try to sell 5,000 for us. I said it must be a typo. I thought you guys were going to sell 50,000 Cherokees. They know what a Cherokee is. They saw a lot of Jeeps in World War II and the like, so they know what the hell they are. They're familiar with it. And they know they're good units. But the truth of the matter is, this car is 25 grand here loaded. When it goes to Japan and gets its boat right, it goes to $50,000. So we got some problems there. But you know what the biggest single problem is? The point I made. No dealer wants to sell them. There's a compact, here it's antitrust, we couldn't do this. Nobody will sell American cars. They say, build your own dealer network. How? How? I mean, 20 bucks a square foot land or 40 is one thing, but $6,000 a square foot. A small dealership in Tokyo we had planned is $23 million for the land. How do I get the volume? How do I do this? So what we really need is reciprocity in the distribution system. The Bush administration calls that SII, Structural Impediments Initiative. It sounds fancy and it gets confusing. What it means is open up your goddamn market the way we've opened up ours. There's no fairness discussed in the press with anybody, and certainly in our government. So right-hand drive, they don't want right-hand drive right now. The volumes are so small, the Japanese guy wants a snobbery of left-hand drive. When we get some volume, we'll do right-hand drive. So we have got to open up their distribution system, and saying we don't have any products that they want, I mean, Germany's a tough market. Europe's a tough market. They've taken 50,000 from zero minivans and Jeeps. Why is it? Are they all nuts over there? When the currency changed, we sold 4,000 in Korea from zero. We sold 5,000 in Taiwan from zero. We sold 50,000 in Europe from zero. And guess what? Zero in Japan. You go find out.
What trade policy would you like to see, Mr. Iacocca?
But today, our message is simple. We've got some important product advantages over the competition, both foreign and domestic, and we're trumpeting them. This today is not a laser and light show. This is strictly a product and engineering show. And maybe you'll be bored by it, I don't know. Now, if Americans don't know about the quality of Chrysler cars and trucks these days, that's our fault. We spend $50 million a month in your newspapers and magazines advertising, so we might not get the message across. I had 5 people in last month who were Honda owners. I did some tapes with them. Of the 5, not one had an experience with an American car post-1984. Unfortunately, on the Chrysler side, they had no experience since 1972. A guy told me about his Dart in 72, whatever that was. It's not that they didn't like us, they just didn't know us. They didn't know what we've done in the last 6 years. It's our fault. Our products are a big secret to them. That's our fault. Like a lot of import-addicted Californians. That's our fault that we didn't get the message out here. So I'm here today to tell you briefly about our product advantages. I'm here to talk facts and facts only. And then I can only ask this of you. You'd do me a favor, I hope. Check out what I say and go take a look for yourselves and make up your own minds. Go look at Consumer Reports. I said, what's happened since I started the tour? Oh my God, this is a dynamic market. Everything's happening. Consumer Reports came out while I was out on the tour, the stump. They're a Bible in this country with their annual car recommendations. They have not been big cheerleaders for American cars over the past years. But of the 59 cars on this year's recommended list, 15, get that, 15 are from little old Chrysler. That's better than 25% of the whole damn list. Unbelievable, right? Got to be rigged someplace. No, I don't think so. Consumer Reports is very independent. Go out and ask the people who own them, drive them. Then go take a look at insurance costs. That's important in California. My God, they're about twice the rates in Michigan. You should really do something about that. We're as good or better than the Japanese across the board on insurance costs. Go look at maintenance costs. We're as good or better. Try gas mileage. Did you know the average fuel economy of the big three, Ford, GM, and Chrysler combined, has gone up 4% in the last 5 years? Japanese have now dropped a little over 1.5%. And you really got to take a look at the sticker, guys and gals. You really got to do this, because I am getting crappy tired of editorials saying we raised prices when the currency's changed. Those writers, whoever they are, writing, some of your editors maybe, they got to be living on Mars for the last 5 years, because the Japanese, and this is a fact, on average, are up 37% since 1986 on price. GM's up 20, Ford's up 16, and Chrysler's up 8. We're up a minuscule 1.6% a year for the last 5 years, and some of you are writing that we are gouging the American public. Geez, give me a break, will you? Start digging out the facts. Those are the facts. You do not occupy a quarter of Consumer Reports' recommended list, not competing against 40 other car companies, if you don't have some substantial competitive advantages. And we do, and we'd just like to show you them today.